Solution, suspension, and colloidal solutions. A solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Lemonade, soda water are some examples of solutions. Lemonade or sodas taste the same throughout. It indicates that there is homogeneity at the particle level. The particles of sugar or salt are spread uniformly in the solutions. There are solid solutions such as alloys and gaseous solutions such as air also. The particles in a solution are of very small size. They do not scatter a beam of light passing through it. An example of a gas in liquid solution is oxygen in water. An example of liquid in liquid solution is alcoholic beverages, which are generally solutions of ethanol in water. An example of solid in liquid solution is sugar or salt in water. An example of gas in solid solution is sponge. An example of liquid in solid solution is mercury in gold, which forms an amalgam. An example of solid in solid solution is alloys like steel, bronze, and many others. The substance which dissolves is called the solute. The substance in which the solute dissolves is solvent. In solutions, the proportion of solute is less than that of solvent. A suspension is a heterogeneous mixture in which the solute particles do not dissolve but remain suspended in it. These particles are visible to the naked eye. A colloid is a mixture where the size of the particles is less than the size of the particles in a suspension. These particles are spread uniformly throughout the solution. Due to the relatively smaller size of these particles as compared to that of a suspension, this mixture appears to be homogeneous. But a colloid solution is a heterogeneous mixture. The two components of a colloid are the dispersed phase and the dispersion medium. For example, milk. Here, milk is the dispersed phase and water is the dispersion medium. Here, both the dispersed phase and the dispersion medium are liquids. We cannot see colloidal particles with naked eyes. These small particles can easily scatter the beam of light. You may have seen smoke coming out of the chimney. Here, the dispersed phase is carbon particles, which are solids, while air is the dispersion medium, which is a gas. The scattering of beam of light is the Tyndall effect and is named after the scientist Tyndall. The Tyndall effect is caused by scattering of light by very small particles in colloidal solutions in a transparent medium. It is often observed from the dust in the air when sunlight comes in through a window or comes down through holes in clouds. It is observed when headlight beams are visible on foggy nights. Students, now that we have seen the different types of mixtures, let us see how the components of the mixtures can be separated out. Separating components of a mixture. You must have seen your mother checking out for stones in rice before cooking it. Heterogeneous mixtures can be easily separated by simple means like hand picking, filtration, and other physical means. Evaporation is another technique used for separating mixtures. For some mixtures, one needs techniques like distillation and crystallization to separate them. Fractional distillation is another method where a mixture of liquids is separated into components according to their different boiling points. This method is used to separate components of air.